Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So we'll look at some sales, but today I've got a awesome vintage toy haul from the thrift store, so let's take a look. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. Oh yeah, this is going to be a pretty neat one. I got depending on what kind of toys you collect from the 80s and 90s, I got what I believe would be a holy grail piece for some people. To walk into the thrift store and find this is just pretty insane. Anyways, let's go over the not as cool stuff, although it's cool. For 65 cents a piece, I got a couple of these Transformers. Now these I think might be like Fisher Price or something. I'm not sure exactly. They're these kind of Transformers, so I got to figure out. But they were only, this says $1.95, but this one was marked 65 cents, so she gave them both to me for 65 cents a piece. So just a couple of Transformers I'll check out. Here's what they look like transformed. So I know Fisher Price does some Transformers, you know, has some crossover, you know, for smaller kids. So anyways, I think that's definitely worth the money. Found a couple of these Leapfrog interactive toys in the bins. They were $1.50 a piece. Both marked at $1.50. One is Twist and Shout Edition, the other one's Twist and Shout Phonics. I think these might be around $15-ish toys a piece, so I'm going to throw them together and see if I can make a sale. Some pretty good Nerf stuff in the bins. $1.50, here's a Fire Strike Elite that has the working light right now. Always nice to pick those up. And here's the Star Wars, I think, Force Awakens blaster, 2014 crossbow. These actually, you look these up on comps, these things can sell for pretty decent cash. I think there weren't so many of them made, maybe. Or maybe they were actually they were exclusive to certain stores, that's what it was. So this was marked at 95 cents, so I had to grab that. And I believe this is Chewbacca's crossbow from The Force Awakens. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I think that's what it is. And I found another Star Wars piece. Here's an awesome blaster. It was marked at $2.95. This is a 2004 Lucasfilm Hasbro, I guess Clone Trooper blaster. The light feature isn't working perfectly. I can see it sort of light up, but it's not very strong. So it's supposed to have a light beam and then of course the sounds. I think this is at least a $30 plus toy. The ones I see when I look this up, I only find like black color and different color. The white one like this, I don't see too much. It does have some kind of like this paint scheme. I don't know if somebody did that or what. But anyways, I think this is definitely a worthy pickup. Okay, there was a lot of vintage toy bags in the bins, and that makes me disappointed to think about what I'm about to, all this stuff I'm about to show you makes me disappointed about what people already had gotten, right? This is what's left over. So one bag is for $3.95. These are not vintage, but 2002 McDonald's toys, Disney 100 Years of Magic. I'll crack it open just so we can get an idea on what we're looking at. They were these McDonald's toys. And I see lots of these can sell for pretty decent cash. So for $3.95, I have a whole bag of different ones of these. I think that's a pretty good pickup. And we got this bag here. It was also $3.95. These are all vintage 90s McDonald's toys. So they just looked all clean. They looked like they're all 90s vintage. So I decided to pick that bag up. I see an E.T. toy in there, Barbie, Tonka. So got some cool mystery bag stuff, but it's all vintage. Then last bag, I just couldn't pass it up. It was more expensive. It's $5.95, but it's also still 90s and even some 80s Tom and Jerry vintage McDonald's toys in there. So I can tell obviously all these bags came from the same person that was obviously a collector. So I had to grab them because you're usually not going to find these vintage toys like this all together and clean like that. So I figured there's a little bit of work involved to try to figure out how to sell these, but I think they're worthy pickups. Okay, last but not least, insane to see this in the thrift store. So what we have here is a 1987 vintage The real Ghostbusters Firehouse Playset. This was just chilling out there in the toy bin section. So it's not complete and it's really dirty and stuff, but this has some value to it. Price tag on it, $3.95. And yet again, with a toy like this, whenever I find this, and I also found these other vintage bags, it makes me think that there were bags of vintage, the real Ghostbusters toys that somebody already got. So that's kind of scary to think that somebody else got all those toys. And I talked to the manager and she said that there was some toys. She doesn't know toys well enough to tell me specifically that they were Ghostbusters, but she said there was some cars and stuff, so that makes me think there was, like, you know, the Ecto 1, maybe the Ecto 1, you know, Ghostbusters car and all this stuff. So, well, anyways, I don't want to think about that because I got this, so at least I got this. Surely if they picked up those bags, they would see this and pick this up, right? I don't know. But this is kind of like a grail piece for collectors, I'm sure. I personally, you know, I grew up, growing up I saw the real Ghostbusters cartoon, but for the toys, my friends and I didn't really play with those. We didn't get those. I was getting other stuff like Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joe and stuff like that. So I wasn't really a collector of Ghostbusters, so I'm gonna sell this instead of adding it to my collection. I can't collect everything. It's missing a lot of pieces. Obviously you see it's missing one of the front doors. There's a Ghostbusters ghost sign that's supposed to go here. That sign's worth a lot of money by itself, and this, probably just this door would be worth some money. It's got the little fire pole, and it's got the inside railings, but you know, that's pretty much it. But I think this is probably worth close to $100, if not more than $100 in the right here, just this right here. The base plate is quite dirty though, so it does need a little bit of cleaning up. I would be kind of nervous about taking this apart to clean it, but that's what you would probably do if you were doing it for your own. Yeah, I probably will end up seeing if I can carefully take it apart and wash it with dish soap, basically. Except for the part with the decals on it, of course. Oh, but yeah, vintage. On the bottom it says 1987 Columbia Pictures, I think. Of course, the thrift store puts the tag right on where the information is. Yeah, Columbia Pictures 1987, made in Mexico. Yeah. So there we have it. A vintage toy piece, Ghostbusters, in the thrift store, just chilling there. What do you guys think? I think this is the find of the month for me. Okay, I sold this vintage muffin pan. This is a 1993 John Wright, made in the USA, balloons pan. Cast iron, really heavy. Total price paid by the customer, $32.33. I think I paid $1.50 or $1.95 for this at the thrift store. Just gonna pad it up in a 16 by 12 by 8. It's gonna be pretty heavy though. If I wanted to try real hard, I could probably do a medium flat rate box, but that's okay. Got a lot of packing paper I want to use up. Yeah, 9 pounds. Okay, I finally sold. I think this is my last Rockenbach item. Rockenbach is a pretty obscure toy. These were just some of the little remaining blocks I had. The purple color blocks, I didn't see hardly anybody had these, so I got those for sale. Finally sold them. Total price paid by the customer, $14.26 for those. All right, let's throw them in a bag. And a 6x4x4 box. Under 4 ounces. Nice. Alright, I sold this Nerf Vortex lot. Vortex are the ones that shoot the discs. I took a Praxis with a nice little drum clip and a buttstock. We got a Vigilon with a different paint color. And a Proton with a different paint color. Those 3 blasters there sold for $34.07 total price paid by the customer. Oh yeah, and the eBay, if you have a store subscription, the subscription coupon is running out at the end of this month, and so we'll get a new coupon coming in January, right? So that's where I get these boxes. £5. Okay, and then I sold the NECA Spyro. Again, first person didn't pay. It's a cool, very detailed NECA figure. Got that in a $2.99 toy bag. Total price paid by the customer, $26.74. So I'm going to Frankenstein 2 8x6x4s together to make one that's just nice enough for this figure. I'm going to put the wings up to where it's as flat as possible. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I didn't realize with the wing that the wings fold so nicely that it actually, a regular 8x6x4 would have been fine. Oh well, I can still use this. Just know I wasted 1 box, but it's alright. 12 ounces. Nice sale. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know about any interesting eBay tips, tricks, or finds. Give me questions in the comment section. Hope you enjoyed and have a good one.